Hello friends and welcome to Sassy Kate and Ren. Today we are baking a bacon pina colada cheesecake for a wonderfully salty and sweet treat. We're going to start off with baking a full pack of bacon on a parchment lined baking sheet in the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour until almost crisp. Drain all that bacon fat into a jar. Don't waste any of that wonderful bacony goodness. Half of this bacon is for snacking on while baking the rest of the recipe. Do try and save at least half of the bacon for the recipe. Make sure that we've got a 9-inch springform pan prepped by putting parchment paper to cut to fit in the bottom. In the blender we are going to crush the coconut shortbread cookies to smithereens. We will mix that with a little bit of the bacon fat and some melted butter to equal 1/4 cup of delicious cooking fat. Once that's all mixed, we'll press it into the bottom of that springform pan, sloping it up a little bit around the edges and making sure that it's flat along the bottom. We'll toast that in the oven at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. While that is toasting in the oven, we are going to mix up our batter. That's going to be 3 packages of full-fat cream cheese, 3 eggs, 3 tablespoons of pineapple juice. Opening the can of crushed pineapples that we'll use for the topping, you can use the back of the tablespoon to compress the pineapple bits that the tablespoon fills with the juice. Granulated sugar and some brown sugar equaling 3/4 cups of sugar altogether. We'll need a little bit of liquid smoke for that lovely bacony flavor. I prefer hickory smoke, but any liquid smoke will do. Coconut flavor on that one, a little goes a long way. There's already coconut in the crust and there will be more coconut on top as well. We'll mix all of those until smooth and then pour over the toasted crust and pop back into the oven to bake at 350 degrees for another 45 minutes until the center doesn't jiggle anymore. For the topping, we're going to mix together sweetened shredded coconut, crushed pineapple, bacon bits, butter, brown sugar, and whipping cream. You do want to find as high a fat content whipping cream as possible. You'll mix it all together. It will start off looking a little bit like catsick, but as you boil it down on the stovetop, it's going to turn ooey gooey golden and gorgeous. You will pour it over the top of your cake at that point and prop it in the broiler. It'll take a little bit less than 5 minutes into the broiler for that top to get all bubbly and create a nice shell for the cake. The entire contraption then needs to sit in the fridge for at least 3 hours before it can be devoured. Now you need to find some friends to eat this with, or have it all yourself.